Hello everybody. This is a video review of a RC 2003 SuperStreet Acura RSX from Radioshack. Radioshack says this car will reach a speed of 1,300 feet per minute. So that's about maybe in between 19 to 22 miles an hour. I bought this car in 2003, and at the time it was $100. And for this scale car, 1/10 scale, this was one of Radioshack's fastest car at the time for this scale. Now the X mods were faster, don't get me wrong, but this car here for this scale was pretty quick. I mean, it handles pretty good, takeoff's pretty quick. Now, of course, Radioshack came out with another car, another Acura RSX, but it was blue. It was a SuperStreet version as well. I'm not sure if some of y'all remember, but it had the neon lights on the sides and front headlights was black, and might have lesser decals on it, but that one was a little bit faster. 1,500 feet per minute. Now, I like the car. I like the details on it because they put the decals on here, and you're able to change the different tires on here. So it's pretty much like a real hobby car. What I also like, you got the option to race 3 people at once. This is a band-free version, so you got different band depending on what type of band you get. This stripe color will be different. So if I had a band 2, for instance, or a band 1, and the stripe was, the stripe would be a different color. This stripe is actually green. But what I also like about this car is the fact that they made it very realistic. And you already know there's a metallic in the paint, but it sits low to the ground as well, and it handles pretty good depending on what type of tires you got. Now, these tires are okay. I mean, they decent. I mean, I could have bought better performing tires, but now Acura also came out with a Mustang right after the blue Acura RSX, and that one was a lot faster than the blue one. So I'm not sure if some of y'all remember that Mustang. That one was $100 at the time, and of course, these cars here, you don't see them no more on Radioshack. This one or that blue Acura or that Mustang, because these cars are basically maybe antiques. But to make this short, one thing I wish that Radioshack would have did at the time, at the time when I paid $100 for this car, I wish they would have added some headlights. Now, I can easily put the headlights in myself and install them, make them blue, whatever, for me to drive at night. But I just wish, for $100 at the time, I just wish that they would have added headlight feature, even though they added the neons for the blue Acura RSX that came out after this one. It does takes a 7.2 battery. See, it says Radioshack on here, so I'm not sure if some of y'all remember this car from 2003 or not, but this was one of their first products I ever bought. I was pretty impressed with the way it handled. And of course, I got the remote here. You got the option to control your throttle and your steering. And so, to make this video short, some of y'all may think, well, we all know it's not a gas RC car, it's an electric RC car. But I had to say, it's pretty decent for an electric RC car. It's not the fastest. I mean, it's fast, it's decent, handles pretty good. I'll turn around and give you a look at the Mac. It's a little dusty, but so yeah, it's got a nice little features on it. It's a little dusty, but I like how they put the carbon fiber on here. Of course, you got these things here. Now, I believe that has something to do with controlling the way the car perform or the airflow. Obviously, it doesn't have an engine, so it probably has something to do with controlling the air. Now, you don't see that many of these cars no more. At the time of 2003, I seen a lot of 12-year-olds play with them. They were real popular in 2003. I seen them out there playing with them, tearing them up. But I haven't seen anybody making the videos of this particular model, so I want to make one. I mean, it might be some videos on there, but so that concludes my video. Be sure to subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of this car. Again, it's from Radioshack. And how do you feel about Radioshack? Do you feel that they don't make their RC cars the same, or should they start by making high-tech vehicles like these again? Be sure to subscribe.